This is the Improver Intermediate video. Again, it's a short video, so if you want to do any add-ons or any repetitions of any of the exercises, just pause the video and continue. At this level, Improver Intermediate, you know quite a lot of the exercises by now. So you can just add on, you can pause, you can do whatever you want, add on at the end, So the video is about 15-20 minutes long. It's Improver Intermediate, and here we go. We're going to start in a standing position today. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing, but if you stay straight ahead so you can see the video, that would be great. So feet are hip distance apart. Just soften your knees for me. Stand up nice and tall. I just adjust my top so you can see what I'm doing. Little tuck under the pelvis there. Relax the shoulder blades so they're gliding down your back. Nice openness in the chest and lengthen the back of the neck. Remember, you have a hook on the top of the head, lifting you right up to the ceiling, nice and tall, and keep the knees nice and soft. Now splay your toes so they're spread out, so you've got support, particularly in the big toe. We're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, just allow the shoulder blades to drop down the back. Now remember your lateral breathing, so breathing in, let the ribs expand, and breathe out, let them draw in and down towards your waistband. So breath in, let them expand, breathe out, let them draw in and down towards your waistband. Do one more for me. Take a breath in, ribs expand, breathe out, let them draw in and down towards the waistband. So we're going to exaggerate the roll of the shoulders so you can feel exactly where your shoulder blades lie and what they're doing. So as you lift, you can feel those shoulder blades release and then kind of fall down the back. We're inhaling and exhaling. And one more. You're going to inhale and exhale. So shoulders are nice and relaxed. Again, allow those toes to spread out a little bit. We're going to inhale to take the body forward onto the toes. Probably about 60% of your body weight is forward. Now make sure you haven't gone over the toes and left your bum behind. You want a nice straight back. The entire body is going to sway forward and then come back onto your heels. So we're inhaling to go forward and exhaling to come back. And again, inhale forward, exhale back. Now as you're doing this, you can start to feel a little contraction in here. So the core muscles are starting to react as you take the body forward and release it. Little inhale as you go forward, exhale to come back. We're taking 60% body weight forward and 40% body weight onto the heels. Two more. Breath in, breathing out. Last one. Breath in, breathing out, and come back to your neutral position. So again, stand up nice and tall. Make sure you haven't overarched. Little tuck under again. Just release your knees for me. Good. Okay, we're going to just lift one leg up and release back down. Lift the other and release back down. Good. And again, so lift and release. Lift and release. Lift and release. One more. Lift and release. So we're going to take a breath in to come up onto our toes. Focus on something straight ahead. And breathe out to come down to the heels. So this is where our 60-40 sway comes into play. So inhale to go up. As you come down to your heels, allow that 60% of body weight to come over the toes so you don't lift them. So take a breath in to lift. Now breathe out over the toes. Good. And again, breath in to lift. Breathe out over the toes. We're going to do one more. We're going to stay up here and we're going to swap over in mid-air. So we're going to breathe however you want, it doesn't matter, as long as you're going up and down towards the sky or the ceiling, up and down and not from side to side. So lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Two more. Last one. Excellent, and release back down. Let's take it straight into a roll down. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to drop the chin to the chest. Soften the breastbone, unpeel the vertebrae, allow the arms to fall forward as you come up and over into your roll down. Now don't allow the bottom to stick out. Keep that bottom over the knees if you can as you come up and over. If you have tight hamstrings, you can bend your knees slightly if it's easier for you. Take a breath in at the bottom, and as you exhale, I want you to stack the vertebrae on top of each other, one at a time. Let's do one more. Breath in first. Breathing out, chin to chest. Soften the breastbone. Unpeel the vertebrae. All the way down to base. Take a breath in at the bottom, then breathe out, connect navel to spine as you stack up one more time. Lovely. Just bend your knees slightly for me. We're going to go onto our toes from here. Are we ready? So take a breath in to come up. Now breathe out and come down into your squat position. Little stretch of the Achilles there. Lovely. Straighten up and into a roll down. Chin to chest. Soften the breastbone. Down you go. Take a breath in at the bottom. Breathing out to come up one vertebrae at a time. As you come up, just bend those knees slightly for me. Ending with the head, come up onto your toes. Down into your squat position. Lovely. And get ready for your roll down. Chin to chest. Soften the breastbone. Down we go. We're going to do one more of these. Remember, as you come up, stacking the vertebrae, little bend of the knees in your squat position, ready to rise. So we're going to come breath into lift. Breathing out, little squat, last roll down. Down you come. Now take a breath in here. If you can straighten your legs, have a go. If not, you can leave them bent, it doesn't matter. Breath in, as we exhale, connect navel to spine, and up you come, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Take both arms up, ready for your bow and arrow. Breath in first, breathing out. Initiate with the head, turns the shoulder, the chest, and the belly. Breath in to hold, breathing out to come back. Good. Do the other side for me. Breath in first. Breathing out, initiate with the head, the chest, the shoulder, the belly. Breath in to hold it. Breathing out to come back. Do one more each side. Initiate with the head. Now remember, your focus here is to keep your pelvis forward. Don't allow it to turn with you. Breath in to hold it, and breathing out to come back. Last one. Breath in first. Breathing out. Initiate with your head, your shoulder, your chest, your belly. Breath in to hold it, and breathing out to come back. Lovely. Drop the arms down and roll those shoulders out. Two more. Last one. We're going to lift the right arm up. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to drop it over into a lovely side stretch. Good. Now think about it. I've got a heavy bag of shopping in this one. You're being pulled up to the ceiling in this one. You're going to lovely stretch up the side of the body. Breath in. Now we're going to swap it over. Take it up and over. Good. Breath in and breathing out to release. Nice little roll of the shoulders. Really good. So come down onto your mat now and come into your relaxation position. So we're going to lie with our feet hip distance apart and parallel, and pelvis is in neutral. I think I'm going to move the mat slightly this way so you can see me better. Okay, come into position. Here we go. So make sure your pelvis is in that neutral position. You've got your tailbone is nice and flat on the mat. You've got a nice little S shape in the base of your spine. Your feet are parallel, hip distance apart. The chest is open, shoulder blades are nice and flat, and the head is nice and heavy with a lengthened neck. Okay? So just take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, I want you to tilt your pelvis. So pubic bones going up to the ceiling. Inhale to release. Exhale, tilt the pelvis. Inhale to release. Good. Now as you tilt, you can feel your lower spine imprint into the mat. Then it releases back to this little S shape. Breathing in, imprint. Breathing out, back to neutral. Let's do two more. Little tilt. And release. Lovely. Last one, little tilt. And release. We're going to take it into a spine curl. Are you ready? Breath in first. Breathing out, we're going to tilt, peel, and lift. All the way up to spine curl position. Now try and keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep them away from your ears. Take the heaviness into the shoulder blades and onto the chest area, and not in the head. Your legs are lengthened to the other side of the room. Breath in here, and as we exhale, we're going to soften the breastbone. We're going to come down in a lovely sequential movement, each vertebrae at a time, ending with your tailbone. Breath in first. Breathing out, lift, peel, lengthen. Breath in at the top. Exhale to soften. Come down like a string of pearls, one at a time. Let's add on. Breath in. Breathing out, we're going to tilt, peel, lift. Inhale to lift those arms and exhale to take them over. Breath in here. Leave the arms where they are as we come out of the spine curl, lengthening, ending with the tailbone. We're going to inhale to lift the arms and exhale to take them down. Let's do one more of those. We're going to tilt, peel and lift. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale to take them over. We're going to inhale, exhale to come down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale to lift those arms and exhale to take them down. Good. Just take one leg in at a time, have a little circle. Take it in both directions. And then let's place those arms back down again. Lovely. So feet hip distance apart again. Make sure your pelvis is in that neutral position because we're going to do some curl-ups. Okay. We're going to place our hands behind the head. Okay, so you're cupping your heaviness of the head into the hands. The elbows are in your peripheral vision, so you can see either side from the corner of your eye. We're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to little chin to the chest, up we come, keeping that pelvis still. Now make sure that pelvis hasn't been lifted up to come and meet you. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, release back down. Breath in, breathing out. Look at the pubic bone. Breath in to hold it, breathing out to release. We're going to do one more. Breath in, breathing out to come up. Breath in to hold and breathing out to release. We're going to take it into rotation for the obliques. So breath in, breathing out to come up. We're going to rotate. Doesn't matter which side, you're going to do both. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath in again. Breathing out to come up and rotate. Breathing in and breathing out. Do one more each side. Now remember, as you come up and rotate, you're rotating from the waist up. The pelvis is staying still. And we're not allowing the elbows to do the work. We're allowing the obliques and the core muscles to be centered as we work those oblique muscles around them and take it back down. Nice work. Bring the knees in. Have a little circle either side again. One more time. Just take a deep breath in for me. And then take those feet back down. Okay, again, make sure your pelvis is neutral because we're going to do some leg lifts. So breath in first, breathing out to lift one leg to 90 and the other. And now again, make sure you haven't overarched your back. Pushed yourself out. So think about sinking that navel through to the back of the spine. So you've got a nice connection here. The top of the body's relaxed. Arms down by your side. We're just going to do some toe dipping. We're going to drop and lift. Drop and lift. Drop and lift, and again, drop and lift. 4 more, and 3, good, and 2, last one, good, and hug those knees in, nice work. Little circle again, in both directions, okay. Take your legs back to 90 degrees if you can from this position. Make sure you keep that arch in the space of the spine. We're going to lift both arms up and relax your shoulder blades down, good. Now we're going to lengthen the legs away on the diagonal and draw back to 90 degrees. Lengthen away on the diagonal and draw back. And again, now breathe. Make sure everything is in position. The pelvis is in neutral, the tailbone's nice and flat, the core muscles are connected, your shoulders are relaxed, and you're doing all the work on the inside. Let's do one more on each leg. And last one, don't forget to breathe. Take a breath in as you exhale. Draw the legs in and have another little circle in both directions. Well done. And just breathe. Nice work. Okay, take both feet down again. So you're in position. And we're going to do some nice hip rolls. So take your hands out into a V. Palms facing upwards. Feet are together. Knees, everything is super glued. You're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop the legs to one side. Now try and keep both shoulder blades on the mat. Breath in as we exhale, draw back. Breathing in again to prepare. Breathe out to the other side. Breath in. Such a lovely exercise. Keep the body relaxed so you can feel the rotation. Now you've got a little feather between your knees. I want you to squeeze it. Don't allow those knees to part at all. Got a lovely connection there in the thigh. You're using your core muscles. You're rotating the spine. You've got so much things going on in this exercise. It's wonderful. Do one more each side. Bring it back, and last one. Bring it back to position. Lovely. So you can either leave the hands where they are, or you can take them in and have your palms facing down for a little more support. Lift one leg into 90 and then the other. Connect again, your knees, your ankles, everything's super glued. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can have your arms up in the air. We're going to do hip rolls again, or have them down by your side, palms facing down. Now the breathing on this one's a little bit faster, the movement is a little bit faster. You're going to take a breath in to prepare, and as you exhale, take it to the side. Inhale to the centre, and exhale to the other side. So you're coming through centre piece, like a little bit of a metronome movement. To the side, don't do too many. And just think about massaging your tailbone. So pass through the tailbone, through centre position. Make sure you haven't lifted your bottom too high, and these legs don't come in towards your chest too much. Do one more on each side. Come back to position, breath in, and as you exhale, take one leg down and then the other. Nice work, guys. Okay, we're going to come into side lying now. So come onto your side. And we're going to take our bottom right to the back of the mat, shoulder to the back of the mat. Now you can either rest your head on your hand, or you can have, rest your head on your hand or have your arm lengthened. Take your knees to the front of the mat. Make sure your bottom is at the back. You've got knee on knee, ankle on ankle, hip on hip, shoulder on shoulder. You're in position before we begin. Now I want you to push this hip away. So push it down towards your feet. So you're getting a nice little lift here in the waist, with a nice little space for an ice cube. Take both feet round towards your seated bones, ready for the oyster. And then lengthen them ever so slightly. Make sure you keep knee on knee. Now take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to open that oyster. Inhale to close. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. Good. And again. And close. And again. And close. Now, only doing a few of these, you should already start to feel it, okay? The movement's not that big. It's all about working this area around here and the glutes. So we're taking a breath in, breathing out. Lovely. And every time we breathe out, don't forget to connect navel to spine and close. We've got so much going on again in a small exercise. And close. Lovely. Let's do 4 more. And close. We're going to do 3 more. And close. 2 more. And close. And last one. And close it down. Give that bum a little bit of a rub. Lovely. We're going to take that leg into 90 degrees. Take that top leg in line with the spine. Give it a little bit of a push away. Good. And we're just going to do lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And stop. If you want to add on circles here, you can in both directions, but I'm just going to take it to the other side. So you can pause the video if you want to now. Stop it. Go and do the other side, and then come back, and we're going to come into prone position. Okay? So we're lying down in prone. We're going to do baby cobra. Let's wiggle the pubic bone into the mat. So we've got a little bit of connection there. Hands are in goal post position, either side of the shoulders, and nose is squashed into the floor. Your feet at this point are in parallel, actually a little bit wide from parallel position. If it's more comfortable for you, you can have them turned out. Are you ready? Take a breath in. As we exhale, we're going to roll the marble with our nose and come up into baby cobra position. Shining that breastbone forward. Breath in to hold it, and breathing out to come down. And again, breath in first. breathing out. We'll roll the marble with our nose. Up we come, breath in to hold, and breathing out to come down. Now make sure you're keeping length in the back of the neck as you come up. What we don't want to see happen is this, so the head is higher than the spine. Try and keep that head in line with the spine. You're using your spine to do the work and your core muscles, and then come down again. One more, breath in first. Breathing out, up you come. Breath in at the top, and breathing out to come down. Well done. Okay, we're going to take it into dog now. So let's connect our toes together and the heels are flared out. Arms are down by your side, palms facing upwards. Turn your head to one side. Again, position yourself, nice connection navel to spine. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, fold the palms inwards, squeeze the glutes, lengthen the legs, and lift. Breath in to hold it. Breathing out to release. Breath in again. Breathing out, up you come. Breath in to hold. Breathing out to release. Now really squeeze those glutes for me. Lengthen those legs, lengthen the body. Look like a dart. Breath in. Breathing out to release. One more. Breath in. Breathing out. Good. Breath in to hold it. And breathing out to release back down. Nice work. Come into your rest position. So take your bottom down towards your heels, arms in front, and give it a good old breath into your lumbar spine and your glutes. So breathe in. And again, take a breath in. And one more, take a breath in. Nice work, okay. We're going to come into tabletop now. So, sorry, into 4-point kneeling. So come into 4-point, hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips, okay. Now have a look at your positioning. Spread those fingers nice and wide, so you're not taking all the emphasis onto the wrists. Put it into the palms of those hands. Take the emphasis off the shoulders, so release them down your back. Lovely length in the back of the neck. Now you still want that little S shape in the base of your spine. Let me lift that up again, so my t-shirt's not hanging down. Lovely. And again, your knees, just check their hip distance apart. We're going to start off in tabletop. So breath in, we're going to breathe out to lengthen away and draw back in. Let's just do one on each side, low base. Breath in and breathing out to come back. Now take a breath in to prepare. As you exhale, inhale to lift, exhale to lower, inhale to draw back. Now think about your weight distribution. Breath in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in to come back. One more each side. Breath in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Last one. Breath in, breathing out, breath in, breathing out, breath in to come back. Lovely. Come off those hands, have a little bit of a wrist twizzle. Sorry, a wrist twizzle. Just circle in both directions, taking any tension out of them. Lovely. And then come back into your 4-point kneeling position. We're just going to go into threading the needle now. So again, make sure you've got your nice L shape. Your feet are parallel. Are we ready? We're going to turn the palm of the hand over. Now have it lodged into the back of this wrist. Make sure when we thread the needle, we bend this elbow to come down to the mat, and we brush past this wrist to come into our threading the needle position. What we don't want to see is the bottom back here, okay? We need to try and maintain that position of our square shape. So breath in here, and as we exhale, draw back. Let's do the other side. Breath in, breathing out. Breath in to hold, and breathing out to come back. One more each side. Breath in, breathing out. Breath in to hold it, and breathing out to come back. Last one. Breath in, breathing out. Breath in, and breathing out to come back to position. Well done. Come into rest position completely. Have a little stretch. Take a breath in here as we exhale, coming back into last position, ready for the cat and the cow. Stick that bum up again. Take it, or you can stick my hair out of the way for you. Take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tilt the pelvis, let the head drop down, keep the elbows nice and soft. Take a breath in here, and as we exhale, come back into neutral. Do one more cat. Breath in first. Breathing out, tilt the pelvis, let the head drop down. Breath in and breathing out to release. Let's add on the cow now. So breath in first. Breathing out, we're going to tilt the pelvis, let the head drop down. Now I want to inhale through center position and exhale to shine the breastbone up towards the ceiling. So don't think about lifting the head and shortening the neck. Try and keep the head in line, but lift the breastbone up more. Stick your bum up more. Lovely. Breath in through center. Breathe out into the cat. And again, breath in. Breathe out. Lovely. And one more in each direction. Breath in. Breathe out. Last one. Breath in. Shine that breastbone up. Lovely. Relax those shoulder blades. And then come back to your neutral position and come into your rest position. Good. Let's take a deep breath in here. Breathing in and out. And one more breath in and out. Nice. Let's draw those hands in towards the knees. Let's stack the vertebrae on top of each other one at a time. I'm going to come into a seated position now. Actually, I think I might face this way so you can see me better. Okay, ready for our C curve. So what we're looking for in our C curve is a C curve here in the lumbar spine, from the bottom, from the tailbone up to around about the thoracic spine, okay? So sit up nice and tall on top of these seated bones, the bony part at the top of your leg. Hands underneath the thighs, shoulders are released. Look straight ahead for me. Let's just practice the C curve by inhaling to tilt the pelvis and exhaling to release. Inhale to tilt the pelvis and exhale to release. Good. Inhale to tilt. Exhale to release. So if you were lying down, you'd just be lifting your pubic bone up to the ceiling and releasing back. Very simple, okay? So what I don't really see happening is the shoulders going way back just to tilt into it. That's the exercise. I'm just going to move forward slightly so we can go into that exercise. So we're going to inhale to tilt. And exhale, allow the hands to glide down the legs. Breath in to hold it, and breathing out. Now draw up, use these tummy muscles to keep your C curve, keep it, and lift. And again, we're going to inhale and exhale. Breath in to hold, look at your pubic bone. Exhale to come back up, lovely. I'm going to move this arm up the way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to inhale to tilt my pelvis. And exhale, allow the belly button to glide away from the pubic bone. Breath in to hold, breathing out to come back up. Now if you want to be a little brave, you can take your hands away and take a breath in, or you can stay with the hands gliding down the thighs. It's entirely up to you. Breath in to hold it, look at your pubic bone. Exhale to come back up. We're going to do two more. We're going to inhale, exhale. Breath in to hold, breathing out to come back up, and last one. Take a breath in, C curve, exhale, breath in to hold, look at the pubic bone. Keep your lovely C curve until you lengthen back up into your neutral position. Come over your knees. I want to have a lovely stretch down the lumbar spine. Just release any tension there. Just breathe in. And one more. Take a breath in. Really nice work. Okay, I'm going to come onto our toes, into our crouch position, so make sure your feet are hip distance apart. This is a stretch for our Achilles, so we're resting on our toes at the moment. You're going to have to go and balancing. You can take your hands away, it's entirely up to you. Just take my cleavage away from the video. There we go. We're going to take a breath in here and we're going to come into a hamstring stretch. So we want straight legs, if you can do that, with flat hands on the floor. If you can't, you can bend the knees slightly. Otherwise, you can have your hands behind your calves or your thighs. I want you to bring your head in towards your knees Lift your bottom up to the ceiling and pull that head in as much as you can. So you're getting a lovely hamstring stretch. Then take a breath in, bend the knees, and as we exhale, stack your vertebrae on top of each other, one at a time. Lovely. Just roll your shoulders out. Just release them. Any tension. Good. Now lift the right arm up, shoulders away from the earlobe. Take a breath in as you exhale, take it over to your side stretch. Good. We're going to bend the knees here. We're going to take the body forward until we feel a stretch in the lumbar spine. Actually, I'm going to do it sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take it into my side stretch first of all, bend the knees, take it over until I can feel that stretch just about here. Take it down into a half roll down position, take another breath, and as you exhale, stack up one vertebrae at a time. So breath in, breathing out into a side stretch, breath in, breathing out into a bend knees diagonal stretch, breath in to drop the arm down, breathe in here and breathe out to stack the vertebrae on top of each other, one at a time. Lovely. Come back into your standing position, feet are parallel, hip distance apart. We'll finish off with a little bit of balance work. Are we ready? So just push the mat forward. Take the right foot forward. Okay, relax your shoulders for me. We're going to lift the right leg up to 90 degrees. You can have your arms here, or down. It's entirely up to you wherever you feel comfortable. We're just going to drop and lift. Drop and lift. Now try and think about that hook on the top of the head lifting you up to the ceiling. Keep your balance. Connect your core. Breathe. Lovely. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and hold it. Breath in as you exhale, lengthen away, back to 90, and drop back down. Give those legs a little bit of a shake out. Let's do the other side. So take the other foot forward, lift to 90. Now find your balance point, here, here, or here, and off we go. We're going to do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift and hold it. Lengthen away from you, back to 90. Drop it down and give those legs a little shake out. Get ready for your last roll down. Breath in first. Breathing out. Chin to chest. Soften the breastbone. Unpeel the vertebrae all the way down. Take a breath in at the bottom and breathing out to come up, stacking 1 vertebrae at a time. Just roll your shoulders out. Lovely. Keep that lovely length and try and stay like this until September, till you come back. Now if you can do these exercises, it's only about a 15-minute exercise video, once a day or 3 times a week until September, that'd be wonderful. I look forward to seeing you in September, and thank you for listening.